Video is about how you can integrate the Firebase with other applications or other services like NodeMCU or Python, your Python file, or any other any services like Android app, like which has the capability to get the HTTP response. That's it. Starting with this, like you need a JSON file of your Python Firebase project to generate that. This is the output. I will show that later. To generate the JSON file of your project for your Firebase project, go to settings, go to service account, and click on Python, and you will get this option generate new private key. Or after clicking here, you will get a name called you can download the JSON file, store it in your local directory wherever you want. And but remember, and also remember that JSON key name. That's it. Okay, come here and upload your JSON file. This is the JSON file of this project, FIP project, and open this. And now here add my JSON, click on it. Now the file is uploading. Now what you need to do is you need to add the URL of the Firebase project. For to do that, go to the real-time database and click on this, copy this link and add the Firebase URL. Just paste it here, paste it. I'm getting the suggestion here. I will just add my URL. If you have, like, if you messed up something, you can come back here and you can update the same things, like it will update the previous details. Okay, now it is uploaded, and as you can see here, the details are getting updated, and that's because I'm running the NodeMCU in the backend. Okay, it is updating and also getting the data. And there are, like, what you need to do to send the data is you just need to you create a URL in such a way that this is the JSON key name without the extension. Okay, JSON file name, and here you are creating the branches. Like at first PM will be created, under that branch 1, under that branch 2, use the minus symbol. Like don't put minus symbol here, it will create the sub branches again. And if you can see here, see, this will be the format. And now whatever the data you need to send, put after this thing, uh, put after this, put after the forward slash, and create the data, like whatever the data you need to send, just use the underscore method. For example, if I want to send three values like 23 underscore 34 underscore 55, this is the format you need to follow. Concatenate and make the string, like store it in the data and attach to the end. Like you will make the URL plus data here. That is the one. Like you can add, you can also pass the string here, and hi, and anything, just add the underscore appropriately. That's it. Like I have had just here, I've added only the passing the two values with the two underscore, and you can see the values here. N0 and N1 are the default thing. You can't change that. You can like if you are fetching the data from Android app, you can just refer to N0 and N1. You can get the readings. That's it, like how you can send the data. Now talking about the result from Firebase to the NodeMCU, what you can do is you just need to update these details, keep it as default. Okay, send back to MCU is the default node. This is the must, and you can add n number of nodes here. I've added the two nodes, that is the LED and the motor. Yeah, it's saying that ignore for time being. There is no functionality added for motor. Like if I cancel this, if I delete this, okay, it's actually in the background, right? So okay, it's deleted now. Now if you see the response, I will change it to on state now. It should, now you should get the response there as on. If it is working fine, yes, it is on now. Value is on. Like if you can just pass through it and you can assign the function to it. Like what do you need to do when it is on? I click the, like, I wait 1 second. It is LED, and if it is on, I am getting the response in this way. Set it as low, that is the on state. You can just assign the functions using if else block. That's it. This is how you can fetch the data back. Remember to keep the same, set back to MCU. You can also send this data from Android app. Okay, like just use some push buttons, click on it, and it will automatically get updated here. And from here it will go to the Node MCU. From by that you can control the Node MCU using Android app. Now I am using the Android voice to text feature. There I use like turn on the led. If I say if turn on the led, it will just switch to on, and from here it will go to the node mcu. Actually I connected the node mcu board here, and the led is turned on, and I can't show through. I'm not using any camera here, so I can't show that. Like you can see the status here, that's it. Like I will change the status, and it's here. Like I will change the status to off once again. You can notice that you can from now you can use the if else block and do your task. That's how you can integrate flash like Firebase and Arduino, or also or some Python app, some other things using my site. This is the one. Once again, this is the entry page. It's loading. Thank you.